Rasdeep, aren't you being unfair? If you're reading out the tweets of 2013, I would have appreciated if you would have read out the tweets of 2014 as well. Nah? When
So
she talked about Narendra Modi, when she talked about the leadership.
She's done a U-turn.
So no, look, in life, all what I say today is what I believe today. With the proviso that in light of new facts, I may contradict the whole tomorrow. That's the philosophy of the strong. So I mean, let's not get into rhetorics. The fact is, consistently, ever since there has been an emergence of Narendra Bhai, and ever since India has transformed itself from dirty politics to the politics of serving the nation, there has been a complete transformation about people and their involvement and their outlook towards politics.
But so this is Kiran Bedi talking on Narendra Modi. This is not Kiran Bedi talking on some third party. This is Kiran Bedi talking on Narendra Modi less than 2 years ago, Sudhanshu Mittal. She has also said in another tweet that neither Congress nor BJP have brought their political funding under RTI. We must reject both. The fact is, even today the BJP has not brought itself under RTI.
2014 was the last reference. Sir, 2014 should be the last reference point to view the opinion of somebody, and she's joined only in 2015. So I think in the
all that she had to say,
the tweet she has made about Aam Aadmi Party also.
So you're saying that she whatever she said before 2014, we must forget that was a mistake. That was a
no. I'm saying the latest of any individual in its thinking, much before she joined politics, is what she had to say in January, in February, in March, in April, in May of 2014. Let's look at that, even before BJP came to power.
You
can't say, you are a turncoat for a reason of power. Before we came to power, what was she saying? If you read that,
so she's not a turncoat.
In the fitness of Rajdeep.
Yes.
There's a Hindi saying कि इब्तिदा इश्क है रोता है क्या आगे आगे देखिए होता है क्या अभी तो एक है देखिए when you strategize politically the timings and your strategies are very critical for your politics so well this is just one of the inductions a lot of things have to follow because you have to understand that people have lost completely their hopes of faith or the credibility of the Aam Aadmi Party, and that got reflected out after the disastrous 49 days of governance in Delhi.
Right.
Just let me finish. Look, you gave chance to Yogendra ji. Allow me also to put forth my point of view. In 49 days, they disappointed people so badly that the moment they got an opportunity in Lok Sabha, you had them completely wiped out. Out of 70 Vidhan Sabha seats, they were reduced to only 10. Why? Primarily because people saw the double speak. They had a Kejriwal talking bachcho ki kasam and then joining Congress. You had a Kejriwal talking 50% reduction, whereas he had only done 32% reduction of electricity, that too not prices. That subsidy he had offered. A whole series of lies which he wanted to gullible people to understand. People saw through that. And that's the reason. And everybody said,
I've taken your point.
Kejriwal is the face. I always said he's our best mascot. Because that's a face which is a discredited face. So we don't need to react to Mr. Kejriwal.
You don't need to react. So this is not a reaction. This is not a reaction to Mr. Kejriwal. I just want one final point.
We are bringing in good people as an alternative to the new politics we have been practicing in Delhi. Rajdeep, I would like to take upon myself the prerogative of the parliamentary board. In their organization, they don't have any parliamentary board. They don't have an election committee. It's a whimsical dictatorial leadership, but we don't have that. We have a system in place. Let the system make the right announcements. I have no authority to say that. However, a debate between the two of them is most welcome. Absolutely fine. Let the people judge for themselves what the credibility would be. Now they're finding excuses because that's what we were going to say. That's what we were going to demand. Now they'll find excuses. No. Look, now there is a condition that unless this happens or unless that happens, we can't have a debate. Because in a debate, she will demolish Mr. Kejriwal fairly and squarely for simple reason. The man is just too full of lies. Rajdeep, I'm really amused by this conclusion you're drawing. As I said, look, I could have appreciated if she had a change of heart. After Mr. Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of the country, so there was an opportunity which could unfold. It is during the course of the emergence of Narendra Modi, when we declared him as our potential Prime Minister candidate, that thing started falling in place, because there was a new kind of politics which got associated with Mr. Modi, and then she just followed suit. But
then she should have joined 6 months ago. Why does she join 20 days before an election? It appears she has joined 20 days before an election because she has suddenly been able to strike a deal with the BJP that you will project her as Chief Minister. Then you should have made her 6 months ago. Why 20 days before an election?
Rajdeep.
That's correct.
Rajdeep.
That's correct.
When you talk, allow me to speak, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Mr. Kant may have the patience of listening to somebody else. I know he loves his voice.
Yes.
Here, the issue is.
Yes.
Everybody has.
No, Sudhanshu, I love hearing you. I love hearing your falsehoods.
Please allow me to speak, damn it. What the hell, yaar?
Just a minute.
Come on, let's have a decent debate. Yeah. I have a right to my opinions, and I have a right to expressing my opinions. Please don't interfere, because I don't interfere when you're talking.
Yes,
so allow me to speak.
Is she an opportunist?
Razi, yeah, I see. We were in the discussion with Mrs. Bedi earlier also. You know, it takes to come and join politics and to shoulder responsibility is not an easy decision, especially if somebody has not been a part of the political system.
So you joined 3 weeks before an election?
Well,
you joined 3 weeks before an election?
So the issue of...
And 1 day after your BJP state president is accused of corruption?
You must also understand that the timings are something which are best be left to the people who have done that. I mean, we don't need to come on media to say why and how the timings were there. It could be a part of a political strategy as well. Why don't you realize that? But let me just come down to 2 state points. I just heard Mr. Kant talking about integrity. 100 चूहे खाकर बिल्ली हज को चल रही है. I mean, Congress being accused of lakhs and lakhs of crores of money being eaten up in corruption. The Delhi government was so ill-famous about its corruption, and then he's talking about integrity. It makes me laugh. Last thing. We were discussing and we were comparing the Kejriwals with Mrs. Bedi. Lokpal was mentioned, that how the government was sacrificed for the purpose of Lokpal. And lo behold, all this while we've been seeing the political rhetorics and not a word about Lokpal. So that speaks volumes of the lack of intent and content.
What does
and lack of genuineness.
But I'm just wondering
the endeavor of Aam Aadmi Party. Where is the Lokpal? The man who left his regime saying, look,
where is the Lokpal?
I cannot continue this government because I'm not getting Lokpal. Now today just forgets Lokpal. And
all of you have forgotten. Hold on.
Integrity,
Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal.
Absolutely. He's most welcome. We'll in fact demand that let there be a debate between the two. But this is an election about 60 seats for BJP and 10 seats for the rest.
Okay.
This is about hope versus fraud.
It's
an election about credibility. It's an election about credibility versus verbosity and jugglery.